Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you are all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex, and I'm actually playing as Trevor today. I'm going to have to excuse his bad language, but today we are going to be checking out this. I just saw this and I thought this was a really nicely detailed model. It's got a few tuning parts. I've always loved these. And so I thought we'd have a quick look. And also I've decided to play as Trevor because you guys said you were bored of me playing as Michael. Although to be honest, I think this car is perhaps a bit more of a Michael car than a Trevor one. In fact, actually this is more of a Franklin car right here. This thing is an absolute beast and I love the sound of this. I just love that raspy noise. I know we hear it on a lot of cars, but I do like it. So actually, whilst we're here, I'm just going to play around and just see how fast this is. We don't normally do this. Normally we jump straight into checking out mods and stuff. But actually, I've just been casually just driving, racing around on the highways for the last 30 minutes. As I was actually supposed to be recording. And so I'm actually in the mood to just race around. Oh. Yeah, the problem is I can't look and drive at the same time. Let's just try and fix this up before I go too fast. Pop that suspension down. Ooh, that is actually too low. That is way too low for this car. At least in this current build of me racing around. In fact, actually, this road gets a bit curvy. I'm going to turn around. Well, all those tuning parts don't exactly make this faster. I'm sure I can just crank these numbers up and then we'll get some proper numbers going. No, apparently 143 is the best we're going to manage. Oh, no, we can get more. We can get more. Oh, we're over 200 and I think we're going to lose control. Oh, actually we made it. Nice. So the other thing that you guys tell me I should do is check out the stock cars in a couple of different colours. So let's see if I could try and do this whilst driving. This is a challenge. Oh, here we go. Paints. And, oh, no, I'm going to have to slow down and look here. Because I don't want to crash. Oh, and I crashed anyway. God damn it. Okay, so once we get outside this tunnel, I'm going to stop and have a look at the different colours. Just to see this in a few different shades. I actually really like this purple. This is just what it spawned in, and it looks amazing. Actually, we might want to fix this up. If I swing over to the set RGB, I can just play around with all sorts of shades and see what sort of cool colours we can make. Ooh. I'm liking that. Get some more blue. That's going to make it grey. Let's swing out the other side. Oh, that's a nice shade of pinky purple. Wow. I tell you what, I love this RGB slider. I wished that we had this in other modes. Like having this without mods would be amazing. That is a beautiful shade. Perhaps doesn't really go with the age of this car. But yeah, there it is in a bunch of different colours because you guys say you want to see the stock car in a few different colours, so there you go. Well, this thing could do over 200 miles an hour quite easily. I tell you what, it's very satisfying driving this road and weaving in through traffic going really fast. Okay, and let's come to a stop. And let's check this baby out. And so here she is in all of her detail. Everything is nicely textured. Everything does look very good here. I do like these Lancia Delta Integrale Evo 1s, as this one's called. This is just another one of those. For some reason, I just always seem to gravitate towards rally homologation vehicles. I don't know how it happens. It's just me with Evos. And then this Evo that isn't an Evo, but is an Evo. Yeah, this is looking pretty sweet. Then on the interior is actually really nicely textured and everything else. We've got all the seat belts looking good. We've got some nice textures on all the plastics here. Does look very nice quality. Then we head up to the front. Oh, look at those yellow gauges. That is very sort of late 80s, early 90s, I think. That was definitely a trend around that era. And here is the rest of the interior. Looking good. Under the bonnet, actually, this is a pretty simple texture. Nothing too crazy. They've definitely spent a lot more time texturing the stuff that you can see rather than that. But this is actually a 3D rendered engine bay. Still looks pretty good. And then we also have a nice simple boot at the back. Oh yeah, and this is a 4-door, so all the doors work as they should. Right, so for the parts, we do actually have some liveries. I'm going to check out... Oh, we've got one livery. It's the Martini livery. Oh, this is a classic right here. That is beautiful. Proper rally style. I do love that. Actually, I think for this one, I'm going to go for this. And then the next one, I'm going to make a nice street build. And then we have on the interior, we have the stock steering wheel. Then we have the Momo leather wrapped. There we go. Can we change the colour of this at all? No, no colour changes there. No, no. Okay, that is actually just supposed to be grey. Okay. But we have that steering wheel, and then we also have, for the seats, we have the options of the stock seats right here, or we have the Recaro buckets. Ooh, nice. Oh, they've got carbon backs on them as well. Oh, I do like that, actually. That's a very nice looking... I actually really like this grey cloth for car seats. It's just a nice hardy looking thing. Sometimes suede and all these other things, they don't really appeal to me. Like, in my car at the moment, I've got this sort of, like, soft material on the seats, and it's wearing down. It's getting shiny. It doesn't look great. So having a hard wearing fabric like this, I think looks way cooler. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to keep that. Then for the spoiler, we have the options of the stock. We have the Rally spoiler. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be in body color. Then we have the Repsol Rally spoiler as well. I don't think we had Repsol with Martini. And then we have the Carbon Time Attack spoiler. I've noticed that all of these spoilers don't have anything that go with the livery. That's a shame, so I might actually have to just change that to white. But I think it would be this Rally spoiler here, and then in white. There we go, let's just get that to... There we go, Frost White. That matches up, I think. Or is it Ice White that matches? Yeah, Ice White's better. Then onto the front bumper, we have the stock. We have the Rally skid plate down the bottom. That actually goes all the way underneath. Oh, it's just that bit at the front, I guess. Oh, no, it is that whole bit. Okay. Well, there we are. There's all of that. And also we've got a tow hook over here. And then we also have the race splitter and paintable tow hooks as well. I don't think that is there on the Rally one, but I guess that would just have the skid plate. So we're just going to go for that if we're going to make a full Rally build. Then for the exhausts, we have the stock exhaust, which does look good. Then we have the titanium exhaust right there. It doesn't actually look very titanium to me. Or it does, but it's just not that typical burnt colour that we see. And then we also have the Rally bumper with the exhaust up in the bumper with the diffusers down the bottom in a sort of carbon. It's a bit of a dodgy carbon texture, but it's supposed to be carbon. That does look pretty solid right there. Ooh, that is a full Rally build. And then, of course, we have already upgraded all the engine and stuff because this thing is crazy fast. I've got it on lowered because Sport is just way too low. In fact, anything less than stock for a Rally car is actually just... Yeah, that's not going to sit right. On the extras, we have 3. Let's try and find them. This is always a fun game, trying to find what the extras are. Nope, but I have noticed, actually up the top, I almost missed that. I'm pretty sure that is a speed thing. I just want to jump straight in and have a look at that. It is! That is awesome. That's a nice little touch. I like that. Well, extra 2 is going to be this Italian star number plate on the rear, which means we'll have to change the colour. We also have the stock one right there. Still don't know what extra 1 is, though. That's a mystery. But we have those, and it's just on the back as well, nothing on the front. I don't really know the Italian layout for plates, but I'll just go for that, and then we'll just keep it like that. Personalised Italian plate. For the wheels, I mean, I don't think anything is going to look right with this, because I think that these wheels look the best. And especially because all these deep dish wheels have the brake caliper glitching through. Plus, you don't really want deep dish on this. It's a Rally car. Although we could have the twist, although actually, no, it looks terrible. Yeah, do you know what? Stock. And that is that build done. Oh, actually, I like this interior view when we go fast, actually. This is fun. Oh, I think we're already... Whoop, whoop, okay, that's me gone. Look at that. I just want to get in here and try and speed and then look up and see my speed. Oh, we're doing 180. Yeah, that's cool. Oh! Wow. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. He slammed into that pole so hard he just set on fire. Right, okay, well, I'm going to do one more build, a street build. This thing is crazy fast. So let's just park here and make a road track build, whilst this thing probably sets on fire. Okay, here we are. And actually, I will be doing another build, because actually in this video I've been doing a lot of things that you guys have been asking for in the comments. So there's one more build that you guys have been asking about that I'm going to try after this. But there's something about this car that just screamed 90s max power magazine at me. Especially because I could only really use the standard GTA 5 wheels. All of the mod wheels were just a bit too deep dish for this. And this is the wheel that I went for. And just with the massive scale of the wheels and how this looks slammed down, I decided to just do this and then go for a flip paint and just make this look as 90s as possible. And do you know what? I think this really fits with the whole max power look. That is a pretty solid rude boy car right there. Look at that. That is awesome. I mean, it's perhaps not how I would do it, really, if I had one of these cars, but I just had to try the style out. Now, you guys have been asking me to do some more of the off-road style builds that I used to do, because I haven't really been doing them much lately. So I'm going to try and make a lifted off-road version. And so we go from low to, oh my god. Oh boy. Now, I could not get this any higher just because of the fact that because we can't use visual lowering anymore, I can't obviously make it visually higher. However, this does mean that all the suspension should line up and everything because I have jacked this up the proper way, and this should also mean it might topple over and be a bit top heavy. But I have jacked this up. I've gone for some off-road wheels. I've gone as big as I could without them hitting the arches. I would have liked to have gone a little bit bigger, and in fact it is just touching there. But that is pretty solid. Now I could also just go to menus customs. I can go to paints and I can go to dirt level. And there we go. Look at that. That is a full rally style. Look at the juxtaposition between these two cars. That is phenomenal. We go from absolute 90s max power magazine rude boy to battle cars. I want to see if I could topple this over. Actually, we might not be able to just because the suspension is glitching. You can see it's leaning a lot. Actually, I think this won't be too bad. No, I don't think this is going to topple over. It's obviously glitching before that point. Yeah, I really wish that I can get the V-stance of visual lowering stuff working, but it seems to have been broken. It's such a huge shame. But there we go, guys. You asked for it. Going for the... Oh, I did do it. I managed it. Oh, boy. Well, you guys have been asking for me to bring that back, so why not? There was actually one thing I didn't bring back in this video, and that is foreign intros. And I will get to them soon. I've just got to try and compile a list for me to just quickly grab and read before I record a video. But, seems this is the end of the video. If you have watched all the way through, you can say patriotic beer in the comment section below. But that is it from this lovely little Lancia Delta Integrale. I do, it's actually... I know I always check out these mods that have huge amounts of tuning parts, but actually it's quite fun just taking one of these cars that only has a couple and just doing something silly with it, like this. That's still just as fun to me. Well, there we go. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.